Richard Gladwell from Sail World, reporting from the Viaduct Harbour in Auckland, outside the Oracle base. Here we're just watching Oracle racing, having the platform manoeuvred under the wing. You can see on the front of the wing there is a large aluminium container that's filled with water, and is usually it may have been released while we've been watching Artemis out sailing, but that's what provides the counterweight for the whole rig to stay in place. So if we just move sideways a bit here, we can see them matching the wing onto its bearer on the mast base on the strut, which is a little bit obscured, but it's basically below where that guy's his back to us in the Oracle shirt. He's sitting pretty well right on it. It's a very small thing, like a tow ball. You can just see it there now. So swing around here. Here's the guy who controls the whole operation with his crane, and he's using that remote control. So you can see there that he's getting right up close, very good view of what's going on, and again the whole thing is very slick. So if we just swing back here, we can see the mast being lowered on. It's just been lowered onto the, well, it looks like a tow ball off your car. So they sit it on that, and that provides the whole swivel point and takes all the weight. Swinging around here, we can see the crew here. What they're doing is the first tension of the stays, the two side stays. So they basically wind those on with a winch, and then they'll get a ruler out and measure those so that they're set up for the exact tension for the day. So the whole rig drop on is very simple. There's only 3 stays to attach, and once she's up in place, it's pretty well freestanding. And as soon as they've got the 3 stays on and connected, then they'll drop the hook off the crane, which is right up the top of the mast, as we can see. So again, we have more tension going on with the stays. I'll just pull those down. See the crew with in the grey shirt with his back to us. He's measuring using a steel ruler, so they know what those measurements are. And then just carry on from there. So we're just standing around the stern of one of the Oracle racing boats. So we're looking here at the wing itself, which is up and freestanding. As you can see, it rotates very easily, and it's just completely freestanding, finds its own angle under the wind, and to be honest, it's not really affected much by wind strength. It's more wind direction, and hope that it doesn't snag. So just moving around the wing now. So we can see the, again, the aluminium box on the front, the silver box. That's a ballast box which is filled with water. Underneath you can see the crew standing there with his hand on one of the wing controls. And then you can also see the control line and arm there, which basically drives the whole camber of this bottom section of the wing. So a bit more tension being applied here on the side stays. Let's just pull them up, check them with the ruler, and once they've got the exact position right, then they tie them off. Over here we can see the water pouring out of the ballast tank, which is used on the bottom of the mast. So there's a fair old weight of water gone in that. Initially that started off as a plywood box, but now it's a proper aluminium tank, as you can see, and it attaches into the bottom of the mast there. The point of having that box there is basically provides a counterweight to the Wingsail. So once it's got that weight on, it's a bit like the keel on the yacht, so it just holds it upright, holds it in position, can sit there with it quite happily in the boat, and when they're happy that they've got all the stays in place, don't have to lift off again, then they release the water in, and we'll see in a couple of minutes they'll detach that box from the mast and be all set up and ready to launch. Here we have final adjustments being made on the side stays. So he's basically got that. He's just going in and measuring those now, as you can see. And once those are confirmed that he's got it right, they'll be lashed off, seized, and then they tape them. Next stage of the operation will be to, which they've already done, which is to basically bring the skyhook down from the top of the wing mast, and then they go into the second phase of the lifting operation, which is to take those green strops that we can see there, and those will be attached onto the main beams. So just looking now at our crane driver who's got himself back into position. You can see the remote box that he uses to control the mast, the mast as she's going up, but also now the boat. And they're in the process of attaching the lifting strops, which are the green strops we can see there. When he's confident those are properly secured, then he'll put a bit of tension on the crane, which is now, as you can see, lifted through the strop on the top of the mast, which is the same one they used to raise the mast into position. And then we'll be off. Next stage is to release the strops that are holding her onto the cradle. You can also see they've removed the ballast box, so the whole mast is now free swinging and ready to go. Our crane driver here, who's right in position, the guy in the blue shirt. So he's just talking to the crew, but he's basically driving the thing. The beauty with the crane operation is that we can see the crane behind us here, big counterweights there. The beauty of that is that he can get right in close and see what's actually going on, and gets a very good view of it. So when he's lowering the wing onto the sprit, onto that tow ball type fitting, he can literally be about 10 feet away from that and see what's going on. So here we go, Oracle's lifting off. Just swinging out over the water here. Touchdown. And crew will now just swing around, get her in position, get the sails and everything loaded on. They've already been Richard Gladwell reporting for Sail World.